had to do a keyboard update because
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I'm Shog, your local tentacle monster sea slug, and today we are going to. Hold on one second. We are having a little bit of issues. It's not copying the correct thing. One moment. There. Now it's fixed. Let's go say hi to everyone. Yeah, I'm aware I was on Twitch at the time. I don't know what the fuck was going on, why I was capturing that.
yeah, I saw that. That was weird.
It didn't pick up the correct thing, but... just a quick notice for those who are watching on YouTube. Actually, no, this isn't Seven Dooms, but Seven Dooms, we will not be able to have, like, music audio.
Yep.
On stream, because there are copyright problems that are going on with the copyright-free music.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's not fun times. It's very annoyed Oz times.
Yeah. Sounds irritating.
Yeah.
Why is it capturing my dice instead? Why is it copying the wrong fucking thing? This is really pissing me off. Copy Brave, please. Thank you. Anyway, hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh.
Kit won't be with us most likely because she's having interwebs issues because of the snow.
Evil snow.
It is really bad, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, East Coast has been getting hammered with snow and ice. It's been insane. But anyway, I'm going to pass it over to McOwner, so yeah, so it's not me. Go.
Okay, so
Go.
so welcome back, everyone. So we are session 2 of Triumphs of the Tusk. So I guess to start off, who remembers what happened last session?
Last session.
No, go ahead.
Last session, we were all kind of gathering together. We all have our tents to the south of town and started meeting one another. Cram is the one that really is the social one and started being very gabby with people, introduced everyone to everyone. Ardrax introduced everyone to the Peace Summit and explained what Torrent Moot was. And then we kind of branched out and started talking to people. Met Devore, who is a Dromar from the Pathfinder Society, who's very interested in orc culture. And we spoke with Grothlin from Gutspear Hold, who did a kind of axe chopping kind of contest to test Riven and Cram's worth.
I think Sue helped as well. I think.
Yes. Yeah, Subal kind of came in at the end.
A good reputation there.
Yeah. Yeah, Subal came in was more or less like talking to them as hey, this is from a rival hold, and trying to pick up on why they were there, less anything else, but kind of just eyeing up another clan basically.
So, I have a sentence in my notes that I want to read verbatim.
Okay.
They show her their lumberjack skills. Cram crit and made a joke about size and skill, making her laugh.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah, just I guess mechanically, yeah, just to so where I believe from your interactions with Devor and Grothlin, again, like kind of a big thing about this campaign is getting influence with certain NPCs to get influence. And well, as you first met them, you didn't necessarily get influence with them yet, but at least for Devor, I believe Boone, from your interaction, you do have a +1 circumstance bonus. So the next time you try to influence Devor, gain influence. And Riven and Suval have +1 circumstance bonuses to earn influence with Grothlin the next time you try to do that. Cram has a +2 influence bonus for to try to get influence with Grothlin because of the critical success at helping cut the logs.
Cool.
Because I'm great.
Oh,
Um,
I show in my notes that I was supposed to get +2 circumstance bonus.
Was it +2? Oh no, that's right. Because I believe it's +2 because you actually talked about basically like kind of your heritage and culture with Devor. Yes.
Right.
I think it was the flirty eyes, personally.
Hold on, I'm having issues. It's not displaying my game field.
That's strange.
Oh yeah, it's showing the party is whatever.
Okay, that was obnoxious. Okay.
There it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Yay.
Looks like it's all good now. But I mean that's basically what's happened so far. Yeah, basically introductions, and then getting introduced. Yeah, what Tormund was, meeting Ardax, or at least seeing him, and we're all going and kind of mingling a little bit. So I guess then with that, so everybody, your hero points would be refreshed. So everybody gets 1. Elixir, Subal you'll get an extra 1, so you'll have 2 for this session. Yeah. So so I guess let's just jump back over to Tornmoot. Okay, and I think I'm trying to remember, like it was just after you all had interacted with Grothlin. I think we kind of had to stop a little bit, like slightly abruptly. So I'm trying to remember, like everybody was gathering around the fire for some reason. Let's see.
We had just finished, so we just had departed and started walking over to.
Okay.
So I think.
Well,
so
yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, if I remember right, Cram decided he was hungry after critting, so I think we all went over to grab some of the free food that Ardrax has as part of this banquet.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you're still free to, explore the camp, search around, and see that who else you want to talk to, and mingle with right now.
Remember last time we were talking about
the elf.
Sorry?
I know we still haven't talked to the elf.
Right. There's the elf, and then we were also talking about us wanting to go on a hunt.
Bunalu is eating her meal very, very properly, which seems a little out of character for like what you would expect.
Okay.
Hey, why you got your pinky out like that?
It's called manners or something. She just kind of blushes and puts her pinky down. You think you've heard of those?
Yeah, I heard about it. It sounded kind of weird. I didn't quite get it, so I don't know. That's about it.
Right. She continues to eat, and it's almost like she's intentionally trying to eat messily now, even though it just looks polite as hell. But she is attempting to look like she's got no table manners by being overly cautious of her table manners.
You know, you can just eat. It's okay.
I am
You don't have
eating.
to eat however you want. This is, this isn't that big of a deal.
I was doing fine until everybody made Boo aware of it.
Well, then if you're already aware of it, let's just all sit down and we'll watch you eat, okay?
Ugh, criminy.
Yeah, show me the manners.
I'm gonna manner you right in the...
I mean, if that's what you want, then,
She throws a roll at him.
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna try and catch that and like eat it out of the air.
Like a doggy.
Okay. 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 Can you, Cram? Can you roll me an acrobatics check?
Absolutely.
It's awesome. Oh, that was almost a nat.
Yeah. You can definitely like go and like catch that like how you want. So yeah.
Yeah, I just snap it out of the air, much like a dog. Yeah, more manners. I like manners. Do it again.
She pinches the bridge of her nose, forgetting that she has a little bit of barbecue sauce on her fingers.
Okay. So I guess you're all just gonna continue just like eating and mingling. There's gonna be other like orcs and people kind of mingling. They're not like nobody like kind of noteworthy that you will like as like the people that are like would be notable like gain influence with. But there's gonna be other people there and everything. But let's see. Actually, can everybody who's at the table, can you all roll perception for me?
Yeah. Secret?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that private or blind? I can't remember.
It should be blind
Blind.
GM roll.
On your character sheet, if you do the like eye icon, it'll automatically be blind.
Okay. All right. So that like you kind of hear just like most of you just hear kind of normal chatter and everything. Boone though, something that kind of catches your attention through just the random chatter from like the other people that are there. You hear there's like rumors that like over the past like couple days some orc scouts have gone missing. But other than that, like they're just kind of like late. They're not where they should have been. They haven't checked in. But that's kind of what you are able to like pick up on as something like noteworthy of just like the kind of like chatter that's going on as you guys are eating.
Interesting.
Okay.
Boo heard something.
Did you?
Easier to talk Orcish.
I think we can all talk Orcish here.
Oh, I forget, thank goodness. It's just so much easier for me to communicate if I can speak my native tongue. Anyway, I hear that there are some scouts that have not checked in when they should have.
All right.
Perhaps we should go investigate and this, offer our assistance.
It's not a bad idea. McConnor, with the different groups, so there's a group up here. There, I guess this is Adrex groups because that's Adrex here.
Yeah, so that would be yeah.
So, would we know anything about this group or this group, like who they are?
Let me
or,
see.
Like what races they are or
let's
anything?
see.
So we know the elf over there is just kind of like.
Let me see.
Mhm.
See what I'm trying to find. Yeah, since everything's kind of scattered because it's so open-ended, it's a little bit kind of searching for some things.
In the meantime, hey, Sue, you think those are some of your boys? Are they somebody else's scouts? Do you know?
Hard to say if they're part of the, Adrax's group, then maybe, but there's more than just one clan. I mean, Grothlin over there is part of one of the holds that isn't, empty hand, and they've got presence here. So it's possible, but couldn't say for sure.
Yeah.
We
You know,
need
if
to-
we had an excuse to get out of the camp, we could maybe sneak in a hunt while we're out.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. Let's see, I'm trying to find the information because like down there, the camp down like there, like on the eastern like southern side. Basically, you can tell it's like a group of hobgoblins there, basically.
Okay.
So most likely not, at least from what you can tell, like probably not like really part of any of like the Orcish holds. And I think right now, see, looking here, I think up there, I think those would be, it's kind of like just more for like Tormund itself. Those are kind of like, it's kind of like a general mix because those are just basically like general scouts up there. For a moment. Yeah. Okay.
So they're the ones we
So-
might want to ask about missing scout about.
But yeah. But at this point, you are free to either check out any of those or explore the camp for other things.
I mean, I think it's a good idea to check up with these scouts then, since we've heard about them. Riven, what is your thoughts?
I think it would be. We think it would be best to speak with the remaining folk before we go looking for scouts.
All right.
All
Who do you
right,
wanna
we'll
talk to
just
first,
put that
then?
on the back burner then.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had a mouthful of.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Sorry, I had a mouthful of brownie when I was talking. When you asked me the question, I was like, that's why I was like mumbling and
Gotcha.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, what'd you say, Graham?
So, elf?
Sure, let's talk with the elf. Everyone seems very curious.
I remember hearing that the elf was a survivor of, let's see, what was it? The survivor of Last Wall, and managed to escape with a goblin tribe. So I am under the impression that they are pro-goblin, so I'm not concerned. And I will walk up and be like, "Oi, who are you?"
Okay, so we'll go over this. So as you approach, basically, so the pennants above a cluster of finely made white and gold striped tents snap in the constant wind. The tents form a circle around a central campfire where a group of several armor-clad individuals undertake what looks like regular upkeep on armor, weapons, and other equipment. Symbols of Iomede and Serenade adorn the armor, cloaks, and pennants. A tall elf steps forward, and smiles. Hello, fellow Tornmooters. She laughs. That's kind of a mouthful, isn't it? Maybe I should just say hello, friends, instead. The woman's dark eyes twinkle with amusement. She then makes a formal bow, her clenched fist at her chest. My name is Kestrel, a knight of Lastwall, as are my companions, she says and gestures to the people working on the repairs. On behalf of His Grace, Lord Ultham II, I am pleased to make your acquaintance. She smiles brightly again. A bit stuffy, but we're nothing if not sticklers for tradition, she says. So who do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Well, if you haven't heard by now, as I am popular around the camp, I'm Crab, rhymes with hat.
Oh, yes, I believe I overheard Grothlin over there, the other tents, kind of like mentioning you, saying you were quite a bit of a help when she was trying to prepare some of the firewood for the camp.
Grotha mentioned me? What'd she say? What'd she have to say about me?
She was pretty impressed with how you were able to handle yourself with an axe.
Oh, well, of course. Anyway.
Boo covers her mouth and just kind of snort laughs for a second.
Hey, you got no room to talk. I saw you over there with the drummer.
What? I don't know what you mean. She says this in Orcish.
Who
I
manners?
squinted you accusingly.
We're in front of
Boo,
guests.
sorry. Not the best at common. Hello, I am Boo.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
I am Subal, representative of the Empty Hand. A pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Pleasure as well.
We are Riven. At the behest of Firehair.
Good to meet you as well.
What brings you and your group to Tormut?
Well, basically, we did kind of recently got into a bit of a scuffle, and we decided to meet and come to Tornmoot, because as our group is a little bit scattered at the moment because of certain circumstances, we did want to try to meet up with the orcs here of Belkson and see how we might be able to work together to try to kind of stabilize our kind of situation that here.
It's very understandable.
But what brings you all here?
Well, escorting and helping folks get used to the Orcish culture as a representative. These three, however, have their own goals.
Ah, I see.
Boone hunted really good and got chosen to come and talk about coven, tribe.
Ah, I see.
Ain't much going on around the camp yet, so as of the moment, I'm just here for the food and the company.
She laughs again and nods. Okay, all right.
I forget, is he still not wearing pants?
There have never been pants.
Right.
Mick, owner, is there anything I could roll to know about Last Wall?
Let's see.
Just like me as a player has some vague knowledge of it, but I wasn't sure what I would know as.
Let me see.
Yeah, does that fall under Badlands lore?
Trying to see.
I mean, I think it's part of the Gravelands.
I mean, as me captain, I think Last Wall's a border settlement. So I don't know.
Yeah, as player, I'm pretty sure that's part of like Ustalov like defending against the Whispering Tyrant and the Orcs. Basically, it's like we defend the world from the evil Orcs and the Whispering Tyrant Master.
Yeah, I would say you could either roll I would say either roll like society, I think religion, or and I think Badlands lore would apply to this as well.
Okay, yeah, I'll do a society roll. Blind roll society.
Okay, let's see.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
Okay. I think you would know, let me see. You know, like a little bit of Last Wall, but let me see. But yeah, like I think Last Wall was founded, it was first to keep like the Whispering Tyrant and like his minions who have been imprisoned in the capital of Galspare at the end of the Shining Crusade from threatening Galeran again. But then it was also to hold back the violent expansionists, like the expansionist orcs, who had served like Tarbaffin like in the past. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure what the Gravelands are now was Last Wall. Like it was an entire nation that got wiped out. As far as I remember from Pathfinder history.
But yeah, but Sue would like know like that information.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it is interesting to have former members of Last Wall in the Belkzen, but it is a welcome sight, mending bridges and finding new ways.
Right. Yeah, I didn't understand that might not be the most like kind of expected most like expected thing, but yes, at this point, I think trying to mend, mend bridges and trying to work together is more of a benefit for everyone.
I agree.
I think there's something to be said for not having to stand alone when things get tough. That's why we're all here, I think.
Yes, I agree.
Hey, I heard a rumor that you made it out with a tribe of goblins. What's that about? They help you, you help them?
Yes. After yeah, our kind of group here, Tribe of Goblins, helped us get past like the undead hordes, and was able to we were able to get settled like in like one of the nearby cities for a bit. But then we were kind of waiting. We were waiting for our allies, but they never arrived. So then, So then at that point, we tried to get permission to head back north and trying to find like new allies, but we did hear rumors of the orcs actions at the Battle of Nine Broken Skulls, and we decided to then is when we decided to make our way here to meet up to meet with Ardax and heard of his plans and discovered like Tornmoot.
No, it's glad you did decide to see Ardrax in the empty hand. I'm very curious to see what happens. You've been cut off from the rest of your organization then?
Yes, for the moment, yes. We haven't been able to reach them for a bit.
Troubling.
Yes. Though that means at this point, trying to get and meet people and make new allies is even more of importance now.
Mm.
Well, it is a well, I think given what happened at the Nine Skulls, it is good that we group up. I am anxious to see what happens with this Tyrant King.
Right.
But nevertheless, Cram was the one that was interested in speaking with you.
Right. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about, Cram?
You got anything else to say?
Nothing specifically that comes to mind, unless you have any other questions or anything.
I don't think so. Well, actually, since you helped out a gobbo in need, gobbo's helped you out. As a friend of the gobbos, if we see any of your friends, we'll of course be sure to let you know.
she smiles and nods. "Ah, thank you very much."
Hey, Core, your keyboard is hot mics. We can hear it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No problem.
It's all good.
Given you are effectively refugees in the area, is there anything we can do to give you a hand?
She brings a hand to her chin and then rubs it slightly. Maybe not specifically at the moment. She kind of looks around and the basically like all the paladins and stuff that are around her are just kind of like just doing like just kind of minor repairs to like their like armor and stuff like that. But yes, I think we have things in hand for the moment, but if anything does come up, I'll let you know. It's good to have some other helpful hands to rely on.
I think Supal will give a, hand to his closed fist to his chest and small bow and start heading back to the fire.
Who curtsies?
Graham curtsies.
Yeah, Kestrel, gives another polite bow. It was a pleasure to meet you all. So yeah, okay. So I would say I'm trying to remember. It's probably about like maybe midday, like sort of like starting to get into like like late afternoon ish. Still got a little bit. So you can do a little bit more exploring or like check in with like other leads or anything. So it's up to you what you would like to do still.
Well, I think we need to go talk to the scouts, and depending on how far out, maybe we can get this started today. If not, we hold off till morning.
I
Did
think that's the
we-
best way to do it.
Did we talk with everyone that we were supposed to?
The only ones we
I was
haven't
given,
talked to is
I think we were given Devor, Grothlin, and then the elf whose name I suddenly
Okay.
can't remember. And
Kestrel.
Kestrel, that's right. Yeah. And then of course Ardax is doing Ardax
Yeah.
things.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all the named NPCs or NPCs of interest that I dug up on the
Yeah.
original pass.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I got too. That's why I think it's about time to go talk with the scouts since Boo's heard that there's a problem.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't we head up and talk to them? You gonna, Graham, if you want to. You're the talker.
This is more official military nonsense now. Isn't that your lane? I don't want to step on toes.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll go speak to them. Yeah, I will start heading towards the Orc scouts and.
Don't forget to yell "Oi!" They tend to respond well to that, in my experience.
I think as Subal approaches, he'll give a clear his throat and Oi.
Oh, we're gonna have to work on that.
I think it's funny because Core, we can pick up your keyboard, but we can't hear you laugh and cough.
That's because I changed it to push to talk.
Oh, okay.
See, let me see. Actually, so when you approach is actually this orc. he actually had introduced himself as Ballax. He would have been the one that would have met you as you arrived at the camp. He would have and went you and actually got you situated at your tents. Actually,
Is he empty-handed?
let me see. Let me see.
I'm just
Wish I had
wondering
more
if
of
you would be familiar with him.
Yeah, I wish they gave more of a description on here.
No problem.
I definitely lost a fight with a weed whacker.
It's a good thing. Like, orc culture, tattoo, like scars are like something that's celebrated. Like, this guy is incredibly handsome because of that.
Oh yeah, Cram doesn't like to get hurt, so Cram has tattoos. Oh, I'm scars.
See, that's still like very respectful. Like hold scarred orcs and stuff. Like, it is very expected to be tattooed up.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to note, as captain, I managed to zoom in to the map without rotating my token. First for everything.
Hey,
Yay!
Touchpad controls for the win.
Okay. Sorry, like trying to find some of this information here. It looks like they're not. At least it's not really going super into specifics for
no problem.
for him. So I'm gonna say that specifically, you asked if he was part of the Empty Hand.
Yeah, I was just curious if he'd be part of like the Empty Hand clan or not. Just if Subal has like any passing like knowledge of him or not. And if not, that's completely cool.
Yeah, I would say that no, like you don't recognize him from like at least the Empty Hand.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like, oh, oh, hey again. What y'all brings you all here?
Well, my colleague here, he's gonna gesture over to Boo, and he's speaking Orcish since everyone's speaking Orcish, and it makes Boo more comfortable. My comrade here, Boonaloo, had heard that there are some scouts that haven't checked in yet.
Oh, right. I guess you heard about that. So, yeah, we. Let's see. Yeah. Normally we send some orcs to spend some time away. Some hunt or like and like get necessary resources to keep the camp running. And then, but let me see a few. But as our group, it's kind of have a few from each of the holds as we do our scouting. But apparently there's a few members of Death's Head's hold. They were sent out in the wilds. They were supposed to be like hunting and exploring, but they should have checked in by now. But there are times like it sometimes they do like tend to run late, so we're not we're cautious, but still probably gonna give them like a little bit of time before we start to have to take some other measures.
Death's Head was not Kestrel, Grothlin's group, right?
Rothlin was Gutspear.
Gutspear. Okay, so
That's
Death's
right.
Head. Okay, this is different. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I know a few of us were considering going on a hunt and at least seeing more of the land for some of our newer arrivals. If you have any information, I think we would be happy to go out and give a look, and if nothing else, maybe pick up the slack and the supplies.
Well, let me see. if it's hunting you're interested in, he kind of looks back behind him to another orc and kind of motions them over. We see this orc. Steps forward
Okay.
and is like, "Hey, Hin, I got some folks for you that you might be interested in." And then let me see. Okay. So as they approach, so a tall, muscular, excuse me, not Orcs, Dromar, but still, Orcish descent. But yeah, tall, muscular Dromar with a high top knot nods in the greeting. She has a beautifully made bow strapped to her back and carries gear suggesting she's ready to leave the camp. So she grins and looks at you all, kind of rolling her shoulders. So, wonder if you guys are then interested in learning more about the Flood Truce and what it means to Belkzen? She asked like halfway between a question and a challenge. About ready to head out, so if so, come with me. I'm leading a hunt to bolster our supplies as well and teach folks a thing or two about what it means to survive here. The Orcs know before we do when the deluge is going to happen. They smell it, I think. If we can find some of the beasts, we'll get some useful supplies and also a better sense of exactly when the flood waters will arrive. So she pauses for a moment and then looks around. So, we coming?
I think we're.
That sounds like you know
anxious.
how to have a good time.
All right, yeah.
Sounds good. I think Subal will turn over his shoulder and give a whistle to get Midnight's attention.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
what was her name again?
Let me see. Sorry. Yeah, let me introduce myself. I am Hin Bonesnap.
Hello, Hien. I am Bunalu.
Good to meet you.
I'm Crack, because I like ham, and we're gonna go get some ham.
Well, Orcs are not quite ham, but you'll get. We'll get some. We'll get some meat on those bones.
I got meat. Look down sadly.
No, I'm just joshing with you.
Sounds like a good time for these folks to learn. I think it's a good time. Let's go
Right.
for it.
But as we do, as others have gone out for supplies and everything. This is not. This could take a few days, a week maybe. But we should be back before the deluge. But this is to get supplies. So if you're all ready, we might be gone for a little bit. So if
Any
you want to
last
make
minute
sure,
things?
yeah. So just want to make sure that you got enough supplies. I'm sure you can grab some stuff from the camp, get some extra food and stuff like that. But just make sure you're prepared before you leave.
I know I'm ready.
Kinja says Cram is his spirit animal.
Boo checks herself
Yeah.
over and makes sure she has her basic adventurer's kit and everything that she thinks she's gonna need.
It might be a good idea to probably take the break.
Yeah, we're coming about
Okay.
to that first hour, so we can do that.
Yeah.
Unless anybody wants to, again, try to do some stuff before you guys head out.
The reason why I was mentioning it is so it doesn't go on. I had to pause it already.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. Okay. Well, then we'll take our first break then.
Yep, let's do it.
Get back.
later.
we're back.
Yo.
So welcome back. So just checking. So I think is everybody in character ready to head out? Like they said, this could take a few days to almost maybe a week. So in game time. So
Let me double check.
I mean, Subal's pretty well kitted out with his mount and having, some baggage on them, so he's ready to go.
Yeah. Okay.
If nobody else is walking away to go gather equipment, Cram will just stare lovingly and longingly at the table of food by the campfire, and then nod in agreement.
Yeah, I have no
Okay.
money, so I'm good.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see. So we're gonna have to use a little bit theater of the mind here for a minute. So basically, you, Hugh, and like a few other scouts, I believe. Let me see how many would be. So I believe it'd be a Hin and like two other scouts would accompany you.
Okay.
And you all would head north. So it's like they do want to try to keep the flood road in sight because they know that the orcs, they kind of tend to trace its path but not really walk down the center of it. But yeah, so you go and you kind of heading north, but the first day kind of passes. There's like no incidents or any sign of Orcs. So
Okay.
so you go through the first day, but after this, so how this one's gonna work basically, depending on what you do, like each day, you can earn victory points. So and you can do that by either like tracking, socializing, things like that, and then depending on how many you get, something will happen. So the first day just kind of goes by like nothing really happens. You can either basically you can try to like help track the Orcs, try to find out where they are currently, or you can also socialize with the expedition.
Are we at a camp now, or what are we doing?
I mean, you have like tents and stuff that they break down and build back up, or like build up and break down like the end of the day. You've only been gone for a day so far, with nothing really happening yet. So this would be the second day, and at this point now, you'd be along the kind of flood road, but at this point now you can kind of pick and choose where you want to focus your efforts. If you want to be like trying to help with the tracking, or trying to socialize a little bit with these new like scouts and like the orcs that you've met.
I'm going to cook.
You want to cook?
Yep.
Should we move to the nation map just to say that we're like outside of camp?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that.
Come on, Nick-Owner, give me them hexes. No,
Okay.
I know we're gonna
So,
go
yeah.
for that.
So you would be a little bit north of Tornmoot. Again, nothing's like no specifics like at the moment, but yeah. So what would you all like to try to do like on this on the second day of like hunting, tracking?
Like I said, I want to cook.
Okay, so let's see. So let's see. So say you're cooking. So if you're gonna do that, so basically you'd be like, basically during like I guess like the down times or like any times they have to rest, you would be like cooking for that day.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to, then if you want to roll your cooking lore for me, it can be public. It's fine. Just roll.
Hey.
Ooh, okay. Let's see.
Nice.
All right. So, so for that day, as you're cooking, you do a pretty good job of basically, kind of enhancing whatever foods or ration or something like the camp and like the scout, like the party, like scouting party, like has that day, and we're pretty impressed by it. So I will award the party one's victory point for that.
Awesome.
Cool.
One VP.
As a general question, Cram is incredibly intrigued by this idea because Cram has not seen Riven eat. At any point, does Cram consume any food or taste anything? Like, is there a process to that at all
Oh, you mean
For
Riven?
that I can see?
You said,
Riven,
yeah. She hasn't really eaten yet. Her focus is on getting everyone else food, and then when she does eat, she goes into her tent, or they go into their tent.
Okay. But that's kind of like Riven's point of view for that day. What does everybody else do?
If no one else will attempt to track, I will attempt to track because it's, I think the goal is tracking. But if anyone else is tracking, I'm going to socialize.
Mm-hmm.
I was planning on tracking.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I'll socialize.
Yeah, but I'll let you also know. But the socializing, yeah, because the main kind of goal of this thing, of this exposition, is to track and hunt the Orcs. So, but socializing, you can only earn 2 points socializing per day. So,
I mean, I still think it's a good idea. Cram's good at it.
yeah, and then and actually, I think also you can't earn more than 4 points total per day as well. So at least a couple of them have to be tracking. So yeah.
I will track, and I think Boo's gonna track.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then, I guess who wants to go first? On like who? Like I know Cram, you said you wanted to socialize if other people were going to be tracking.
Yeah, I can wait though. I'm happy to let other people track. I want to progress the story too.
Okay, so I guess who wants to go first, and what would you be doing?
Depends. What skill are we looking at using? I'm guessing, of course, survival, but would Badlands lore or nature come into play?
Let me see. So it could be either if you have hunting lore, nature would work, plains lore, scouting lore, stealth, or survival. You can also just try a perception check, but that would probably be a little bit more difficult. But yeah.
Gotcha. What you gonna do first? Boo?
But also, anybody tracking? Does anybody have the forager or survey wildlife skill feat?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
I certainly don't.
All
I
right.
do have a +9 to survival, so that's what I'm going to use.
Okay. So
Ooh,
whoever would like
actually,
to go.
I think I have both of those.
Yeah, you should definitely do this then.
Wait, forager or survey wildlife?
Yep. I do happen to have both of those. I am the skill monkey.
There you go.
Okay. So
Oh, wait, I
Crap.
do too.
There you go. Those two. Yeah,
Okay.
you guys do it.
all right. So yeah. So if you either have the forager or survey wildlife skill, and you're going to attempt to track with one of the skills, you will get a +2 circumstance bonus.
Nice.
So
Alright,
who
am I
would like
swapping
to
in,
go
Elixir?
first? I
You
believe.
said we could roll
Yeah, let me
stealth.
see.
I feel like stealth and survey
Yeah.
wildlife. I could track them quietly and sneak up on them.
Yeah, you could use stealth if you want.
And I'm putting in a +2 circumstance.
Yes.
trying to figure out how to do it.
That
And I assume
circumstance
it's
bonus.
public since it's a physical thing that's happening.
Yes, yeah, it could be a public roll. It's fine.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So, yeah. Cram and Boone, like, it's like, we're using, like, what skill were we using, Boone?
Survival.
Survival? Okay, and then Cram's stealthy. But yeah, between the two of you and, Cram, like, kind of sneaking around, trying to see what they can get by using the guise of stealth, and Boone just, like, your general, like, survival knowledge, you're able to pick up, like, traces. You kind of can get a general sense, but you're on the right track. You each get a victory point for the party. So you are at 3 right now.
Yay.
Okay, and Sue, what would you like to be doing? Like only one point has been done by socializing, so you could socialize if you want, or you could track as well.
Gotcha. Not the best with tracking since I can't use Badlands lore. I would say probably go through and we'll socialize.
Okay. So yeah, so basically, yeah, warming yourselves to the expedition. Conversations, questions about traditions, music, stuff like that. So you could use, if you're like socializing, you can use either like Belkzen lore, crafting, diplomacy, orc lore, performance, or society, or kind of like also if you want to run something by me for socializing, we can talk about it.
I think society would work best, just to kind of see where this group of orcs and how they're holding up and how they feel like they're, things are going so far with the tournament.
Okay,
I
cool.
think that's
Can
what
you-
Swell
yeah.
will do.
Cool. And can you roll me a society then, please?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's burn one of those extra hero points.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
It's a lot better.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. I guess what would you be like basically like kind of like talking about with them, or like kind of going over with them?
I think Subal is really just talking with them about how they what their feeling of the tournament is so far, and if they're vibing with what Ardrax is saying or not, as well as just kind of giving his own curiosity about the plains, because he's more of a city orc. He's from Ursgar. He's not so much a out in the plains orc. So it's more like seeing how they're feeling, and also just kind of like questioning like how they do their hunt.
Okay. So yeah, you would basically, I mean, they would be like, yeah, they'd be very up for like, chatting, talking to you about, like, how they're feeling. They're pretty much like in agreement that like, they are very interested in like Ardax's plans about like kind of, allying like kind of the clans together, in case, shit hits the fan and all that stuff. But but they are kind of in agreement on that, and and they are up for giving you hints and tips about like since you said you're more of like a city orc, about how it is out in there, like out in the wilds, and like trying to do like more naturally things. But they're really pretty much they're really into it, and it kind of ups the mood. And I'm gonna say yes. You also get a victory point for the group.
Fantastic.
So, so at that point, that means you guys are kind of maxed out on victory points for this day. So, so unless there's anything kind of specific that you guys wanted to try to do right now, we would continue Yeah. So I don't know if there's anything else specific that you guys wanted to try to do.
I want to flirt with Hien.
You want to flirt with Hien? Okay. All right. Let's see here. What would you be doing?
Orc stuff. I don't know.
I mean, you gotta be a little bit more descriptive than that, so I can try to figure out.
She just wants to like start kind of talking to her and like asking her like questions about her, you know, her dating life and like things like that. Just kind of like dipping the toe.
How old
Okay.
is Hien?
Let me see if they actually give that information. I'm not sure if they do.
Follow-up question: does it matter?
To an
I mean,
extent, I
it's-
would
it's-
hope so, but
I mean, it is kind of a vibe of.
Well, okay, fair. It matters one direction for sure.
Right.
I mean,
But
it's
yeah,
also the other direction if Boo is too young. Like,
She's an adult.
yeah, like they don't give a specific age, but yeah, adult.
okay, cool.
As long as all are adults, all is well.
Okay then.
Cloud says, "Hey, baby, want to do orc stuff?"
All right. Okay. So I think I would say. I would say.
She would probably also try to show off her athletic display, like just, you know, like,
Okay.
you know, just kind of showing off her physique a little bit, or maybe like talking about her physique and wondering about her workout routine and things like that too. Just,
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, she's a gym rat.
like she's
Okay.
like a gym bro kind of
Okay.
situation.
All right. Okay. So how is this gonna work then? I would like you to first. Can you roll me either like a society or diplomacy first?
Oh, good. I have 0 in both.
Okay.
You asked.
Yeah,
I
good luck.
know. This is my fault.
You could have had a wingman or something to help out, but yeah, go for it.
Blind GM roll?
No, it can be public. It's fine.
Let's get the public humiliation going.
Okay. You kind of chatter up a little bit. But you're saying you also want to you wanted to show off like your like physique and athleticism and stuff like that.
Yeah, like kind of
Right.
show off a little bit, you know?
So as you're talking to her, you kind of you start to kind of pique her interest. So I would say now, if you're gonna be doing your athletics, roll athletics, get a +1 circumstance bonus.
Nice.
You chatter her up a little bit, so she's kind of more receptive.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So Q is a little bit like kind of enamored with you at this point now. So yeah, she is kind of eyeing you a bit now.
Nice. I don't want to necessarily move too quickly, so I'm going to leave it there for tonight.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. All right. Anyone else? Anyone want to do anything else?
At some point, when I can catch Boo in an area away from Hien, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna tell Devil what you did. The Dromar back at the camp, the Pathfinder,
Oh, are you
trying to
now?
stir the pot. I'll leave it at that.
I guess in whatever other downtime that. How much do we have for downtime? Like,
It's not like actually like kind of like official like any
Yeah,
downtime
yeah.
things. It's just like more of a kind of like little extra fun things that you guys might want to try to do before the end of the day.
After I guess I'm done cooking and stuff, I'll just check my armor and my blade.
Okay. Yeah. No,
Do
anything
my-
specific that you're
any
looking for, or
sort of-
just
Any sort of minor maintenance that might be needed done, that sort of stuff.
okay? So you want to just kind of do a little bit of prep and all
Yeah.
that. Okay. All right. So then, okay. So
Okay, just so that I have it right in my notes, how do you
Mhm.
spell her name?
Riven.
Okay, cool. And then how do you spell Miss Bonesnap's first name?
Hin. So Hign.
Hign. Okay.
I might be pronouncing it wrong, but that's what it looks like to me.
Hien looks that sounds right.
Okay. So let's see.
I mean, yes, Noah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be far off. Mandalorian, Klingon, Zayla.
Yeah.
Okay, give me just a second here. Okay, so let's actually change scenes here. Okay, actually, let me see. I actually don't have people in the scene yet.
Ah, damn it.
The
Oh.
party.
I used to have this mod that you could like literally grab the party and it would throw everyone down, and I don't think it's in this one.
Oh no. Yeah, I got him.
Dog as big as the tent.
I can see again.
Okay, I think that should be everyone. And then let me see. Let me get. Where are they?
Like how
This is
Boone just
why-
went near him right over to her.
This is why Subal has a 4-person tent, is because of midnight.
Okay. So yeah, I guess if you guys, if you're situated how you want, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's actually, so you guys kind of, you make your camp, you kind of settle in for the night. But as a few hours pass, you guys are sleeping, but then suddenly you kind of hear like a bit of a rumbling, and also you hear it, and also you feel the vibrations that are like inside your tent. You feel the vibrations like coming from the ground.
Okay, important. If I can, I'm going to immediately cast instant armor.
I don't see why not. You should be able to.
Yeah, I'd like to get a perception check if we're starting to feel rumblings.
Okay, let's see.
So instant armor, basically armor you're wearing is whisked away into an extra dimensional space that's linked to you if the armor is magical and invested to you, it remains invested well in the space. You then gain the armor up action. Once you use the action, the spell ends and the action hasn't been used by the spell's duration. Extra dimensional space collapses, ejecting armor pieces on the ground under you. So I would have used it to get armored up.
Okay, so you're all armored up, and what were you doing, Sue?
Sue's if things are starting to get vibrating, I think he's getting up and just doing a perception check to see what's going on around him.
Okay, yeah. Give me a perception check. Blind.
Yep.
Okay. As you get up and try to look around and try to hear some sneezing, apparently. But you see the rumbling. It is very close, but it is kind of like to the northern kind of side of the camp.
Northern side of the camp. Okay.
Yeah. But
Do you have
so-
dark vision? Don't know if that matters here.
Okay. Yeah, let me see. I don't know if it's set up for that.
Okay.
I mean, we have the light and everything for that. I don't know if we set it to. I mean, there's also camp here. Let me see. Can I change the lighting here? Let me see. I think it might not be
Hold on.
lighting controls.
It is. Hold on. I
Yeah,
clicked it.
it's definitely dark, I think, because I'm like
Yeah.
grayscale for part of this, but yeah.
Okay, that's right. So I did. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
So yeah, because I think like Riven and other people are like, it's just black, but I see gray.
Yeah. So okay. So it is. It does. The dark vision, and everything is set up properly.
Yeah.
So, but as you look around and everything, to the north, you start to see, like rumblings, and you start to see, like, just to the north of you, you see, like, the ground start to, like, poke up, like if something's coming out of the ground.
Okay. There's something coming. I'm gonna give a shout to
Okay.
our. Yeah.
Okay. So, but what comes out of the ground
Awesome.
actually?
Ooh.
Ew!
Oh!
Oh, let's go.
Those like, so two of these large creatures jump, like, come out of the ground, snarling, like, you have like the like this sort of like kind of dripping from their like mandibles. Yeah, roll initiative, and as you roll initiative, let me see, Sue, give me a get a +1 circumstance bonus to your initiative for
Oh, yeah, okay.
noticing it.
So would I be since I noticed them coming? Am I observing as we rolling initiative?
Yeah, you would see them. You would see them coming up as you're rolling. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
So you are aware where they are and where they're coming up as. Yeah.
Love that 26. Love that 26. Warfare.
Man.
Let's go.
Ooh, me and one of them have matching initiatives.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one for Olna. Let me see. Ooh, okay. I believe that's. Oh, let me see.
Well, didn't mean to post that.
Okay, so let's see.
Ooh, damn, the carousel's all fucked up.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not how we normally have it.
I see that. I'll work on it real quick. Keep going.
Okay, so actually, one of the other scouts, Jineth, as you would know, like you would come to know her name, would actually go first. Let's see what is their stuff.
It's gonna require
Oh,
Foundry to be
exact-
restarted.
Yeah.
Mm,
So you don't have to do that right now, but it'll be ready for next time.
Okay,
okay, so
we'll fix it at break.
Okay, so what Jenith is gonna do? Let me see. They're gonna move to get in the range of this one. And then they are going to tangle. Let me see. Tangle prey. So they're gonna try to strike with their bola first. Ah, they miss. Okay. Let me see. I think they would try again. So let's see. So another at map. Unfortunately, that's another miss. Okay. So just like still kind of, I guess, a little bit like slightly off guard by the sudden eruption from the dirt on these like giant like creatures coming out of the ground. They pull out their bola and they try to sling it at them, but they miss. So let me see. So then next would be Sue. It's your turn.
All right. Sue is going to mount up on Midnight for an action.
Okay.
Oh, that was backwards. Okay. And I'm going to raise my banner with my second action.
Okay, let me see. Did it take off? Did you take off the mounted buff or something?
It freaked out.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, let me see.
There's flag flying.
Okay.
So that'll be everyone within a 30-foot emanation from me now is under my banner. Everyone gets a +1 bonus to will saves and fear effects, as well as I can do my commands. So I'm going to command everyone to do a pincer attack.
Okay, let me see. Do you have the I guess the commander like buff I could put on people? Or does it, I'm trying to find if I can get
They already have it. It's the squad mate buff.
Oh, it's a squad mate buff? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
So everyone that is a squad mate has that buff. And anyone that's a squad mate is now able to take a step action so they can move towards somebody. If any of our allies, if anybody in the group right now ends up next to an enemy, everyone treats that enemy as off guard until the end of my next turn.
So that means you can step, so you can step 5 feet in any direction. So 1 square in any direction.
For example, if Cram stepped forward to that right thing, then everyone in the group now treats that as off guard for the rest of the fight. Or until the start of my next turn.
Okay, so is that where you want to move, Cram?
Don't have to. Everyone's able to do what they wish.
I can move forward a step, but I'm still far from the others.
Yeah, but it gives you an extra movement, basically.
Okay, then I'm gonna step. I'm
Or
gonna
extra
step forward.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna step
everyone
forward.
gets a free 5-foot step, and if anybody steps closer next to an enemy, then that enemy is off guard.
Okay, so if that's where you want to end up, Cram, this one would be off guard until Sue's
my
next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Assuming, let's see, we'll set them up as that then. So, but it's off guard for everyone, even like people that aren't on the squad mates right now.
No, it's only squad mates.
Only squad mates. Okay.
Only the squad gets the buff. So
okay. Do you know if that's automatically calculated, or do I have to put them as off guard?
It would have to be set as off guard. I can't do it automatically, unfortunately. This is still playtest stuff.
Okay. Yeah. No worries. I will just get it off guard and just make sure that I don't have it off guard for the NPCs if they do anything. Yeah. So that one is now set off guard.
All right, and that's my turn.
Okay. let's see here. So as you approach Boone and Cram, this thing kind of like hisses and like turns to you and rears back its head a little bit before basically attempting to spray you guys with acid. Let's see. Whoops, let me see. Or, well, okay. That is a big cone. Hold on.
Yes. 30 feet
Holy.
is big.
Do I get any cover from the tent?
I don't think so. Let me see. I need to reorient this.
Or I can shoot it that way. That's cool.
Oh, no. There he goes. There he goes. It's going to hit the party and only the party. Awesome. Right.
Okay. So yeah, it's actually, it's going to spray in your general direction and hit everyone, or attempt to hit everybody. So everybody in that area need to make a basic reflex save. You should be able to click that basic reflex in the chat box.
Man, if I didn't step forward, I wouldn't have even been in this shit. Where do I see it?
Ooh,
Whoa,
okay,
okay.
Let's hero point that. I'd rather not critically fail my save.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have
God damn it.
we'll not re-roll that as well.
I can't fucking do it because I'm a GM.
Don't we have a
Like,
will save
why not?
increase because of your banner thing?
That's
This
for
is-
will saves. This is different.
Yeah, this is a
Oh.
reflex saving throw.
Because when I click it, it keeps clicking the fucking bug instead of me.
It's because you need to select your own token and then do it.
Keeps acting up
I
when I'm
realize I've
clicking
been
it.
muted this whole time. I've had words with this bug.
oh,
Mostly, get up in his face, and then, oh shit!
let me see.
Not letting me click.
Here,
it.
I'm gonna get rid of the cone because we know who got hit. Maybe that's doing something.
No, it's because I always have issues with this where it will not let me select my token.
Okay.
I cannot click it.
Okay. In the chat box, it has Riven as a target. You could probably hit the little dice there.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. I guess I could have. I guess okay. That's how it would work normally because I could if I selected it and then did the spray acid, it probably would have had everybody in that box. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even see it. It just, I guess it says
Weird.
23.
But anyways,
You
but
got
I
a 23,
believe,
so you saved.
I believe everybody saved. I think everybody successfully saved.
Yes.
So let's see what does it do on a save. It
More
It's
than
a-
likely half damage or something like that.
It's a basic saving throw, so that is a half damage.
okay. So then let me.
Roll low.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Damage. Yeah.
So then everybody will
I can
take-
apply that if you'd like.
Yeah, if you do that, I think it's still. I'm trying to think. Does it usually it says if it gets the persistent damage or not on a save? But I'm trying to find it. It doesn't really go into
If
that.
it doesn't say,
specifics.
then it's no, if I believe.
Yeah, because usually you don't get the persistent damage if you make the save.
Right.
So yeah, just just do the half then, because I think it also has that. Yeah. Oh, it does. It does have it.
It does have it. Okay, good.
Okay. So it does have the persistent acid in there, but
Yeah,
yeah.
takes
Okay.
3 damage. Taking. Yeah, there you go. Everyone's got it.
Okay. And then it is going
actions.
to. Yeah, so that was 2 actions. So it is going to try to it's going to try to then bite at Cram.
Bring it on. Ha!
Yeah, and it misses.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So now it is Boone's turn.
Go
Okay.
Boone.
First thing. I'm going to hunt prey.
Okay.
I think I did that affect
Okay,
it.
so you just are declaring it, and then when you attack it, make sure the attack hunt prey option in your attacks is clicked.
So yeah,
Okay.
that
Okay.
checkbox, yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to use Hunter's Aim.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot it with a lot of circumstance bonuses.
Yeah, plus
Okay.
2 and then -2 for them.
You have them selected, targeted.
So yeah, it's just
Yes.
attack with a +2. So make sure your +2 is in. All right. Yeah.
Okay, I have both the things checked.
Okay, and then just do a ranged attack, a strike.
Yep, here we go.
Okay, well that's a hit.
Hey!
So roll that damage.
Would you roll a 7? Got a 17? Jesus.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so how does this look as you're using your composite bow to strike at this thing?
So she just got sprayed with acid, so she just kind of wipes it off of her face as much as she can, growls, crouches down, pulls back her bow, and just fires, and it just hits it right in the cheek.
Yeah, and then there's like hisses, like and like shakes its head at you. Yeah, okay.
That's my
Think.
turn.
All right, so now it's this one's turn. Oh yeah, and you recovered, so automatically did the recovery for the persistent damage, so you don't have that anymore.
Yep.
Awesome.
So that's good.
Yeah.
But now it is this one's turn, and it is going to kind of shuffle, shimmy on over here, and it's going to.
You touched my dog.
Well, it's the biggest target right here, so it's going to
Sure.
try to.
Get back that dog.
Let me see. Let me see here. Need to check midnight real quick.
Yeah. Midnight is 19 AC.
One tough pupper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll try this. So it's going to rear back and try to take a big bite out of Midnight.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
I believe Midnight has a barding, right?
Yeah. Midnight has barding.
Oh.
Okay, so it hits. So that means the barding would take the damage, and the acid would bypass the armor's hardness.
Okay.
So let's roll damage. So let me see. I'm trying to see I'm trying to see what the stats on the barding is.
I'm checking that right now. So if the strike hits, the target's armor takes the damage, and the damage bypasses the armor's hardness. So I think it's just destroyed, because it doesn't really have much. It doesn't really have a hardness or anything else on
Oh,
it.
it doesn't have anything. Oh, okay. So it's basically just tries to just rip off and destroy the armor on whatever it's attacking. So,
Okay,
um,
all right then. No more
Yeah.
armor for midnight. Okay,
Damn.
Oh no.
it's all right.
okay, but that is its turn. So it didn't actually do damage to midnight, but yeah, the armor is gone.
Okay, that's fine. That's it's 1 AC. Like light barding is light stuff, so that's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay. Poor puppy.
Now it's Riven's turn.
Okay, I've got a number of things I need to do.
Okay.
I have not played a Magus before, so I'm hoping I don't fuck this up. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is Warp Step. And I gain a +5 status bonus to my speed, and I get to stride twice, which I believe is 25. Is one stride is 25, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 25 feet.
So that's 10 spaces because I can do it twice. I do it twice.
So yeah, because I mean, I think you normally get 25, right?
Mhm.
So
Hers
and-
normally is 20 because
Oh,
of the heavy
20.
armor.
Oh, that's right. So you get 20. So then it is, back to 25 because that bonus.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's 5. So I can. Sorry, Cram. I'm going to step on you for a second.
Well, this may work to our advantage. This does not count as a move action, correct?
I'm casting spell, so
Warp
yeah,
Step?
yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it
So-
makes it so she can stride twice. So she can move twice.
Because if it's a move
Okay.
action, I also get a free step if she ends adjacent to me.
Oh, what?
They end adjacent to me.
Shog, if you wanted to, you wouldn't even need to warp step then. You could just step on Cram and Cram gets a free movement away.
I mean, I want to get behind us so we can pincher it between him and I.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll take that action, and I'm going to use Goblin Scuttle as a reaction to just move over. Well, do we get flanking currently?
Well, currently it is off guard already because of the commanding, like that pincer attack.
Right.
But if you did that, it would stay off guard for you guys.
Yeah, that's why I'm positioning behind it.
So
Perfect.
Yeah,
like
I'm
even
going to take the
after,
free Goblin Scuttle and make sure that we are properly pincered as instructed.
Perfect. Okay, so what I'm gonna do
Awesome.
next? I think what I'm supposed to do is do Sure Strike.
You can't at the moment because you've already used 2 actions.
yeah, you use two actions for warp step,
Okay.
and then so you would have
then
one.
I'm still going to go. I was debating if I should use Force Fang then.
I would not.
Okay. Then just hit it normally.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Force Fang is used to recover your spell strike.
Okay. So let me go ahead and I'm just gonna hit this bitch.
Yep.
All right.
Which I'm trying to remember how to do all this. Greatsword +1,
Remember,
straight +10.
Make sure you alt click to target it.
I
and,
did.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that.
Yep, you hit it. So
Eee.
roll damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, was that supposed to be? Oh, okay, I am
That's-
holding it
that's
too.
right.
I just want to make sure that I was holding it too. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. All right. So then, how does this look?
Okay. Let me move my screen around a little bit. As these things just burrow up out of the ground, Riven pushes away from the rock that she was currently working on, or away from her tent that she was resting at, and sees the carnage. She immediately takes a step forward when Subal gave that one ability, and then her form like slightly shimmers like a doppelganger, and she warps forward, slightly stepping just above the ground and just whisking past the party, and then just takes her claymore and just cleaves into it.
Yeah, and it gets a good slash against it, like cutting it into its side, and he like hisses and like curls, like looking between you and Cram.
And I say, "Oh shit!" and roll out of the way to not get hit by the flying ribbon.
Oh, arcane cascade. I guess I could have done that.
You wouldn't be able to attack then. That would just put you in a stance.
Yeah, I'll put it in my stance later.
Yeah.
Okay, but I guess that would be your turn then.
Yeah, and surprisingly, she's pretty fast for a bucket of bolts. So yeah, that'll be on my turn.
Okay, so now it is him. Let's see. And you still have the persistent damage, unfortunately, but
That's fine.
But you only took 1 damage though.
That's fine.
So, but now is Hin's turn. I think seeing that this one is kind of pincered and is already taken a bit of damage, they're going to step over here, and they're going to try to tangle prey this one. So let's see. They are going to take their bola, launch at it, miss, but they're still going to try it again, try to give you guys an advantage somehow. So they will try again. That one hits. So,
Eee.
So they would immediately roll athletics against their fortitude DC. Let's see. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Unfortunately, no. It
okay,
does do the damage, so it does hit. Unfortunately, you don't get tripped by it, so they will do. So yeah, wow. Okay. Still, she launches the bola at this creature, and it like slams against it, and still like kind of cracks into it, and it like hisses and turns, and just like.
Hey, Raiders, welcome. Thank you, Cora, for the
Raiders.
raid.
Welcome.
Hey, Raiders. Hey, Cloud, if you're still listening, can Spell Strike be used in a reaction? Thank you.
Let's see. Then with that, it is Cram's turn.
Yeah. Okay. First things first. I draw a weapon because I didn't have my weapon drawn.
Okay. So you got 2 actions left.
Next thing I do is, let's see, we're pincered, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm gonna draw. I guess this is the question: is do I make 2 attacks, or do I draw a second weapon for more attacks later? I was gonna go ahead and make my first attack and then gauge it. So I'm gonna take a swing with my angry jagged blade.
Alrighty. Make sure you have them selected. Or let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, that hits.
Nice.
So yeah, click damage. Roll that damage.
Cool, thank you.
Looks like I got sneak attack as well in
Yep.
there, so it all counts.
Yeah. So
Stab him in the
14
jibbies.
damage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you jab them good. What does this look like as you and Riven are like pincering this thing? How does this look?
I feel like the first thing that happens for flavor is I have acid in my mouth as I screamed and was sprayed with acid. It got in my mouth, and I spit it back at it in its face. Riven does this warp and chop, and when it essentially winces and like flexes from the hit that Riven hits, I'm just gonna try and stab in between some soft bits that open up on my side as it kind of curls towards Riven.
Yeah, as it curls and you kind of see like where like the carapace is like the little like kind of weak points in it. You like jam it in there, and it's just like it curls back, kind of arches even more, and just like hisses loudly. It's
Get the blade in deep and just give it a little wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Okay,
Yeah,
and I believe you
that's
still
my
have.
goal.
Let's see.
Oh no, I do have another action.
Yeah,
You're right.
one more action. So
I'm gonna do it again.
all right,
Yeah.
just remember
Worry
to
about
just
my,
map.
Other weapon later.
Yeah, so yeah, just remember to use your the map.
Hold on. I'm still learning 2-weapon fighting. If I attack with map versus drawing the dagger, do I take the same penalty if I would attack with a dagger in my offhand later? Or am I taking a worse penalty because I'm fighting with one weapon twice?
Let me see.
It's the
Trying
same.
to
Your
learn.
map would be the same.
It hits a hit.
A hit's a hit. A attack during your action is you doing it, not your weapon doing it. So your map doesn't matter between weapons. It's the same regardless.
I thought it was different if
Okay.
it was melee or ranged, though.
No.
Nope,
Oh,
because
it is the
even
same?
yeah,
Oh.
even spells like you'll take a map if you switch between a spell and an attack.
Yeah, it just matters that you
Okay.
did an attack action.
Yep.
Got it.
So like even tripping something and trying to stab something, that's still map on the second hit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, still learning 2-weapon, but I'm just gonna do it again. Stab him again, because if I can get him down, oh no.
Oh.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn that. And I do not want to critically fail anywhere around this thing.
True, true.
All right. Well, that's another hit. So roll damage again.
Woo.
So if I can just put it down, I don't have to worry about nearly as much. Should I get sneak attack twice on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. This is how it works. Like in Pathfinder, like if it's off guard, you just get your sneak attack. Yeah, I think that was. I think wasn't that a recent change though?
No.
No, that wasn't recent for
Always.
Pathfinder. Okay, it was always like that. Okay, I couldn't remember.
It's just 5e that restricts you once.
Okay.
It's how they make up to where you don't get to do the crazy shit that like Magus and other things can do.
Oh.
Yeah.
you
Okay.
did.
Yeah. So yeah, tell me what happens as you stab this again.
So I have a very jagged goblin blade. I stab it in there the first time and give it a good wiggle. And then I try to pull it out and it doesn't quite go. And so I feel like I got 1 foot and I get 1 foot up on it and I just give it a real good yoink. And it comes out at a weird angle and just does even worse damage and it takes a chunk with it. And yeah, it just leaves a hole too big to survive.
Yeah. So it's just like
Nice.
you put your foot on it and just yank your blade and just like kind of take a big chunk out of with it and just hear like and it's just like this big
Give it
viscera goes like off to the side and then it kind of like violently like shudders and then like falls over.
Thank you.
All right. And let's see.
Ooh, success. Recovered.
Cool. All right. Now on this turn, let's see.
Would you like me to assist with Ulna?
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah. We are going to. She doesn't have that. She doesn't have to worry about that. I think she's going to take some steps back then. She's got her 25. Step back here. And we will void warp. So it needs to do a Fortitude saving throw.
Okay. Let me have that selected, and I'll roll for it.
Yep.
Say it succeeds, but
Okay, so it is a
basic.
basic, so it does still take damage. So
So it would take half.
so it takes 3. Okay, and that would be her turn.
So yeah, so I'm just like just so yeah, Una would just step back and just kind of channel her like God. Channel her meowing ancestors, I guess. But just channel her like spiritual energies into this void energy and just like blast this creature with it. Doesn't do like the full brunt, but it still hits it, and it kind of shudders and still hisses at her.
It hisses. Someone clipped that. Holy
Well, it's like
shit.
hisses.
I did.
Well, I was meaning to.
Well, yeah.
That's good. Oh.
It although it does not get rid of the persistent damage, unfortunately. But okay. Now, I guess Rask is going to. So if you haven't seen, oh my God, Rask. So they are going to actually. They're going to go and try to basically do the same as the other scouts at the moment. Let me see. Step over here. They should still be in range. I think it's 20. And just really just try to like slow this thing down.
She wants food. That's why she's doing that.
Gotcha.
Okay, that one hits, so we'll try the athletics. Fortunately, that's a no for that, but it's still going to do damage. And they're going to try again. Ooh, and they just their bola just like it just completely misses. Like yeah. So
Wait,
that is their
am I reading
turn.
it wrong? I see Rask hits and then the Ongrav fails the athletics check.
Oh wait.
Oh,
No, like they had she had to roll an athletics versus their fortitude DC. So she failed tripping them.
Mm.
okay.
Yeah. But that's going to be their turn. This is back to Janeth.
Still love that. Rask is gonna.
They're gonna move over here. And so just go with this bola. Ooh, okay.
Let's go.
Oh, yo, what's up?
Okay, well, first they hit, so let's try the athletics. Actually, I should put their angle prey up so I can get the right one. Nope, that didn't work, but they still get critical damage.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, and they're gonna take another try with the bola.
I really appreciate this little side-to-side task damage animation. It's very Pokemon for me.
Yeah.
Hit again.
Right?
That should kill it, I hope.
Yeah, I probably should, because it does hit, but we will still with that. Oh, that yeah, now it trips it. Okay, but but yeah. But yeah, they go and basically just
Yay.
they smack it with the bowl, and the last one actually it falls over and just like cracks its skull open, and it just wiggles before just stop moving.
Go.
All right.
Everyone all right? How's everyone looking?
Not bad, not
Rock, paper,
bad.
roll.
Riven kind of just huffs and grabs her sword. Can I start decasing these for yummy, yummy lobster meat?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
if you want. Yeah. So let me see. I think you would be rolling like survival. Let me see. What do you have here?
Cooking, survival.
Well, I'm trying to see if you have anything else here.
Oh, crafting. 7.
Yeah. Well, that would be like I would say like you could use either survival or your crafting for that.
Okay, I'm gonna use my crafting.
Can I give her help?
If you want, like, yeah. So yeah, if you would, since he's doing crafting, roll your crafting. If Riven would accept it, it's up to you. Like, I guess you know if
I have a +0 to crafting, so maybe I wouldn't be the best one.
Yeah. If you want a hand, I'm willing to help. If not, I'm
Riven.
gonna go rub dirt in my acid wounds.
I'll take care of your acid wounds. Give me just a moment.
Riven looks up and grunts and nods over to it. Perhaps that is a yes.
So I need to try and identify the help action somewhere.
yeah, I think it's not. Yeah, let me see. It would be. I think under aid. Let me see.
It is aid. Yeah.
This reaction. I think. If I can add that in there real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, but basically, what it would be is just you would just roll the same skill, and then if you pass the DC, you would give a circumstance bonus to the actual like the person you're aiding.
Okay.
Got you. Okay. So I could roll crafting on this because it's going to be higher than my survival. I assume public because if I
Yeah.
cut a thing I shouldn't cut and get sprayed with acid, it's going to be noticeable.
Oh.
All right, that is a critical.
Nice.
So, yeah, Riven, on your crafting, add a +2 circumstance bonus.
Woo.
I'm gonna reuse my point.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Mm.
That sucks butt cheeks.
Well, let me see. And you had did you add the +2 circumstance bonus?
I clicked it.
No.
It doesn't look like it went through.
Yeah, it didn't.
Oh, even
So-
the first time.
Yeah, the first one didn't. So that would have been a 16.
Oh, okay.
Would you have stayed with a 16 or not?
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah. So, take back your hero point, and yeah, we'll go with the
Okay.
16.
I
And
I literally clicked it and pressed enter, and it had +2, and it did not work.
that's
you gotta
weird.
make sure it like clicks it on, like the slider turns on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's double confirms.
Okay. But yeah, I would say with Cram's help, you're able to get decent amount. You're able to get like a couple of good chunks of like pretty good like usable like meat from these things.
Okay, I want to put it in my inventory.
Yeah, we'll have to, that would just be generated as like cooking materials and stuff that we can use for
Yeah.
later. But yeah,
It's earwig parts. I'm just gonna put cooking mats.
it's fine.
Yeah. bleh.
Let's say hypothetically, Cram snuck a couple bites. Am I suffering any ill effects at this point?
Earwig
You're saying
sashimi.
you're saying hypothetically, but if you actually did it, I would have you roll a fortitude save for that.
Earwig sashimi.
I feel like
Blech.
Cram's gonna try anything at least once.
Okay, so if you're gonna have him take a bite, I need you to roll a fortitude save for me.
Let's do this.
You said I got 2 material points out of it.
This is how you get the
I
normal.
would say yeah. Like two probably like normal like materials for.
That's
like,
fine.
cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as I don't get disease.
Okay, you're able to get it down, and it's fine. Like it's not the best thing in the world, but it's not like horrible.
It tastes bad, but it's not gonna kill
You
you.
can eat anything.
Yeah.
So far I've been able to eat everything, but maybe I'll find my limit one day. I don't know.
Riven looks to Cram. We roast them with butter.
I mean, I think it's pretty good, but that sounds pretty good too.
If anybody wants me to treat wounds, I can treat wounds. It won't even be a roll. I'll just automatically succeed it.
I'm good. I only had 1 health point taken off.
I only lost 5.
Well, I mean,
Same.
like it's just basically you can do it, and like you're supposed to be immune to it for 10 minutes. So then it's like it's
Oh, okay.
probably gonna be
Sure,
yeah.
fine.
Okay, I will do the treat wounds action, and I'll use my assurance, so I automatically get a 15. So you get 2d8 healing back. So I'll just roll the 2d8. Anybody who wants it can have 9 healing.
Okay, I'm back to full.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good, and I would say it'd be enough. Yeah, the poison would be gone by now. The persistent acid damage would be gone by now.
Okay. After I rid myself of that, I'm gonna go back and I want to try to clean the acid off my armor so it doesn't fuck it up.
Yeah, you could do that. That's fine.
Yeah, we came out of that like no worse for wear. Like the worst is like there's like the leather straps on Midnight's barding got broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be able to repair that?
Well, my crafting isn't the best, I don't think. Yeah, I got +4 to crafting. I'm completely untrained, so
Would you
if
like me to
anybody's
try?
got any kind of talent with crafting,
I have
Midnight could
blacksmithing.
use some- I would, if you could help, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I can do that when I'm
yeah,
fixing
I-
my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
Well,
basic
that's,
crafting, but blacksmithing sounds like the way to go for this one.
Okay.
Mhm. But yeah, you might have to get like some kind of like a little bit of like replacement materials for it, but
Mhm.
Do we
but
have
yeah, I mean, I allow it. Let me see. I mean,
Can we
I mean,
use
could we use some like
chitin?
makeshift rope? Oh, our chitin, yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you wanted to try to like, makeshift something out of like the rope you have, like the carapaces.
Yeah, the chitin,
From,
yeah.
the chitin from the creatures. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. I'll donate my rope. Yeah.
Okay. Let's hope for the best.
Mhm.
There we go, much better.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, it's repaired to a usable state. It's it's not, of course, not like what it was, but it's basically functions the same.
Okay.
Thank you, Riven.
So now you have a chitin barding.
That's
Like
that's
chitin
really
barding.
cool.
Yeah, that's actually really cool, yeah. Do you want me to use one of the cooking materials, though?
It's fine.
Or,
Like, I mean, that's the usable like meat stuff that you got.
Okay.
I'm gonna say like there's enough of the actual chitin left that you'd be able to do that. It's fine.
Okay.
And I went ahead and subtracted my rope for that part of it.
But yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
It has
Ooh.
little arms, kind of like the Bahamut barding now.
Ah! Little lobster
Sure.
arms.
Sure.
Yeah.
If Sue wants it, sure.
We do have 2 minutes before we have to run break. And I can't snooze anymore.
All right. So, I mean, I think that's a good spot to take another quick break right after the battle. Yeah. Let's go.
See you. Yeah, I'll be able to hop on Wednesday. I just double checked.
Okay, cool.
Cool. And
So,
I'm also good to start
We are.
back up.
Already.
Yep.
Oh, we are. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Head up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, we only have 30 minutes left.
Yeah. So, okay. So, yeah. So you guys were able to take those two like giant creatures down pretty like swiftly. I don't know. Was there anything that you guys wanted to do before you guys finish for the rest of the night?
So we were already sleeping. We were woken up and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going back to sleep. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
Okay.
sure. Yeah, get the rest of the sleep. Make sure everyone's all right. Get patched up, and if we're all right to sleep, let's get some sleep. We
Yeah,
got more
okay.
tracking tomorrow.
All right. So then
Mm-hmm.
we will jump back here and continue on with the next day. So this would be day 3. And so going back to tracking and possibly socializing, what would you guys like to do?
I'm making lobster.
Monster. Okay. All right. If you're gonna be doing that, try to use your spoils from the battle for this. Yeah, and it'd be fresh. I would say, yeah, if you want to roll your cooking lore, add a +1 circumstance bonus. You're
Okay.
using those materials; they're fresh. If you're using those, are you using those?
Yes.
Then? Yes. So then, yeah, add a +1 circumstance bonus to this roll.
So lobwig, or is it gonna be?
God damn. My outside everything, my rolls are so shit. And I don't. Oh wait, no, I have a hero point. I got it back. I'm taking it.
Oh yeah. Okay. If you want to, go ahead.
Don't want to poison people with those things.
I mean, I've already saved it once in the last 24 hours. I'd probably be fine.
There you go.
Okay. All right. And then yeah, you like for that day, yeah, you use those, you know, the meat from those creatures.
Earwigs.
And they basically like earwigs. Yeah, and you basically at that point, yeah, it would basically kind of be probably reminiscent of like kind of like a seafood like lobster kind of thing, kind of reminiscent a little bit. You're adding like the butter and all that stuff. But yeah, I would say yeah. And the scouts are like pretty like digging in and like they're pretty happy with it. Yeah, I would say you would get a victory point for that.
Do you want me to use both of them or just one?
One would be fine. I would say you get
Okay.
2 like kind of pretty big chunks of that. So I would say yeah, you just one. You would still have one left over.
Okay.
But then yeah, it's not gonna last for super long unless you
No.
find some way to keep it. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll use it tomorrow if I need to.
So would that be lobwig or earster?
Lobwig.
I like earster.
Oh.
Okay. So that's 1 point for socializing. What does everyone else want to do?
I'm probably gonna track again.
Okay.
We'll pitch to Sue. Subo, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, or you want to change up the game today?
Stop broke, don't fix it. You guys are at home on this. Keep it up.
Cloud
Your motor boss.
Go ahead, sorry. Go ahead.
I will. What did I roll last time? I don't even remember what I rolled. I think I rolled stealth, is what it was.
Yeah, stealth. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go for that stealth.
And you get that +2 circumstance bonus because of Forager or...
I was missing the +2, so that would have been a 15.
Okay. Let me see. Unfortunately, you know, you're not quite as... You're not really as successful as yesterday, so, you know, like looking around, something out, yeah, you don't manage to make any, like, headway today for that.
Too many thorn bushes. My lack of pants has betrayed.
Oh.
Ah,
Ooh.
ouch. Okay, so But yeah, Boone, Sue, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use survival and get my circumstance bonus.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You said
Um,
+2?
Yeah, it'd be +2 for either having forager or survey wildlife.
Oh yeah, because I have both.
Yeah, so it doesn't stack, so it is just a +2.
Well, it says
Okay.
very large earwigs might call them bigwigs.
Oh, God.
Ah. Yay!
Oh, that was
Damn.
close too.
Let me see. Actually, okay. Yeah, like you get like you are on the trail of these aurochs. Like you find like really good signs, fresh signs. You're like really kind of holding on to them. You get 2 victory points for this. For that, that is a crit.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and yeah, Sue, what would you like to do?
I think Sue's gonna keep basically doing what he was doing yesterday. Actually, you know what? Are we still following the flood road north?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they'll be following it north. Yeah, you're still going along because the aurochs, like, they tend to stay like around, like to the edges. Not down like where the water would actually be going, but they would stay along the edges, so they would still stay close to the flood road.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think he's going to continue doing what he's doing and keep talking with the scouts and learning more about the region.
Yeah.
A fair amount of this, he hasn't been in the hunting side of things before. He's more military, so this is still very fresh to him.
Okay. So go ahead. But did you? I think you rolled society last time, or was it something
Yes.
else? I forget.
It was
Okay, yeah.
society.
If you ever want to roll society, go ahead.
Nice.
Okay, on that one, yeah, you're doing the same things. Yeah, they are just as enthusiastic as yesterday to like help, teach you about like how like being more in the nature kind of ways, and yeah, they're still really into it, and yeah, you get a victory point for that.
Awesome.
So yep, and you guys are maxed out again for this day. So
Awesome.
8 for 8. 8 for 8.
yeah, so
Moves to boo.
E.
was there anything you guys want to do in particular today before we end the 3rd day?
I need to
She's
take
gonna make
controls
another
of my
move.
daily bits.
Okay, all right. Will you be? Well, what is your move, Boone?
I'm gonna appeal to her nature side,
Okay.
talking about animals and creation and how beautiful the world is and shit.
And shit. Okay.
And shit.
All right. I would say okay. Then roll. Give me a nature check then.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she is super still like into that. She is like kind of like at this point, leaning in, kind of like hanging on your every word at this point.
I totally wrap my arm around her as we sit by the fire and talk.
And she kind of smiles and kind of leans into you a little bit. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
So that's what Boo did.
yeah. Anyone else want to do anything extra?
Go ahead.
Probably just continue looking after armor and weapon like last time.
Okay. All right.
I think Sue is going to kind of look over the area that we're staying and look and see if there's any more evidence of those bugs that might be showing up, or if we are just away from their nest at this point.
Okay. I would say then, if you're gonna be doing that, okay. got here? I would say if you're gonna be doing that, I would say roll either. I would say either nature survival or just a perception check.
Yeah, we'll do perception.
Okay, what you can gather as you're like looking over, I guess before you like really have left that area, you look over like kind of like where they kind of emerged from and any kind of other signs. There's not really any kind of evidence to say that there's more in the immediate vicinity, but you can kind of tell that they seem to have come from like the northwest area, like more like northwest.
Okay, so into the plains away from the road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Like if we're not near one of the hives, it's not part of our goal right now. So, like the Badlands are crazy anyway. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I think if that's what everybody's doing, we will go head on to the next day. So that night, this time nothing of note really happened. So no other ambushes or anything like that. No unexpected visitors. So yeah, we're just gonna jump to the next day. So it'd be day 4. So again, it's kind of the same deal. What do you guys want to do?
Same thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Lobster
roll
meat.
me. Yeah. Roll me cooking and give me that +4 on circumstance bonus with it.
Such rich food, so rich.
Okay. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Even better than all the other days.
Mhm.
I'll be right back.
Okay. But yeah, like you still make it. You. Let me see. Where is it?
Oh wait, that's blacksmithing lore. But it would have been the same thing
Oh.
anyway.
Is it same number?
Yeah.
We'll go with it. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. It's kind of they're still like they're not tired of it. They think it's pretty good. And yeah, you would get being able to keep up their morale and with keeping them sustained. You get another victory point for that. So, who wants to go next?
I guess I can. Probably gonna do more survival.
Alrighty, roll me survival.
Show me potato salad.
Come on, Boo, you gotta impress her.
You have
And
a
that
dice.
will be a hero point.
Okay, if you want to do that, sure.
Got better.
All right, let's see. Okay. That's still pretty good. You're not quite as good as last time, but yeah, you are very close. You are getting you can tell you're getting very close to the Orcs. But you get another victory point.
Awesome.
Are you?
So yeah, that would be 10. So
Awesome.
actually then but I would say still does anybody else want to still did they want to track or do society or socialize?
Yeah, I think I'd wander up to Subal and do well, it broke. And I'm gonna schmooze with our party here. Maybe try to sneakily and secretly wingman for Boo a little bit.
Go
Okay.
for it.
Nice.
All right, question. Are you tracking these on your side?
Yes, I am.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah,
I am
I know the number that we're at, but yeah,
Okay.
I want to see how this plays out first.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
So I'm gonna chase society? Question mark.
Let me see. So you're saying you're kind of integrating this and socializing, but like wingmanning for Boone, for this. I would say either the society or diplomacy, whichever you wanted to use, I guess.
Yeah, I'll run a society here. Blind roll.
It can be public. It's fine, but
Oh, too late.
whichever, it's
I don't know
fine.
what it is.
Okay. Okay. Well, as you're doing that, you're kind of wingmanning with Boone. You're trying to do your best, but it doesn't really kind of improve anything, but it doesn't make anything worse. So, yeah.
Hey,
Well, I tried.
Okay. And then Sue, did you want to do anything?
I don't think so. No, I think this is going to be if we know where these things are, and considering like letting Cram do his thing about trying to hype up Boo, I think Subal is going to more just kind of like take in the sights and yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything he would exactly do.
Okay, that's fine. So then, yeah, basically this day, I mean, you guys kind of were able to pick up the trail relatively quick, and today, probably around midday, maybe starting to get into the late afternoon, you are able to pinpoint a small herd of Orcs nearby. Hin though and the others, they express that they do kind of prefer nighttime kind of hunt to kind of leverage their dark vision, but they just want to make sure that everybody is okay with that if they can see clearly in the dark, because if not, they would still go as long as whenever everybody else can see it clearly, but that's what just they prefer.
I'm fine with that. And at night, I have low light vision at least.
I ain't got shit. I think I'm supposed to cast light. Let me. Do I even have light? Yes, I have light. Okay.
So yeah,
I'm
they
good with
they would still default for you, but that's what just they prefer.
I can't. I literally don't even. I don't even have low vision. So.
Okay.
I mean, I
Maybe
can.
at dawn.
I mean, I can still use light on me though, so that I'm fine with that. If needed.
Okay. So I mean, yeah, I mean they would default to you if that's something you're fine with. And,
Yeah, I'm fine with
yeah.
casting light. There we go.
Okay. Then yeah, they would basically then, unless anybody else want to do anything else, they wouldn't wait for nightfall to hunt.
Do it. Let's do it.
Do it.
Okay. What? Let's see here. Let's see.
Ooh. Interesting. Oh, this is plateau style. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, let me see and get everybody situated here.
Okay. There was a trick that Cloud said earlier. I wanted to try it.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Hey,
Okay, you just right click it?
Yeah, you just right click it and hit the arrows,
Oh, okay.
and it'll drop everyone.
What about Snick?
They have to be done separately right now.
Snick is down.
They will be part of the thing now.
Let me get our lighting situation.
Yo, hey, nighttime, sweet.
Yep.
Everything is gray. Gray.
I can see in wavelengths. Yay, light cast.
Yeah. Riven touches her armor, and there's an emblem there, and it lights it.
Okay. Okay. But before you like really like get in there, Hugh does kind of iterate like, we only really need to take down one. We don't want to be wasteful. Because that one should be plenty enough for our purposes, and it also might be being able to carry more than one back, or at least the materials from one back might be a little bit much. So we don't want to be wasteful. I would suggest we actually try a two-pronged attack. My group, my scouts and I will head north to cut off the escape route for these Orcs. So you would probably see them here.
Okay.
So yeah. So is that okay? Is everybody kind of in agreement with that?
Waste not, want
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
No, good.
No, it's fine. So
I think Boo is eager to get a
Yeah.
kill.
yeah, but how
Yeah.
this is gonna go down, basically, as you approach, I think the, let's see, as you approach, as you get there, like the orcs start to get a little bit wary, and
Mm-hmm.
at this point, this one of them starts moving north, and the others, Hin and the other two scouts, they actually go off and go to cut that one off, or like try to block it so that the other one doesn't get away, but they
Mhm.
actually move off. They would actually be moving off the map. Then basically would keep the Orc from escaping north, but it leaves you to go with this, like try to fell this Orc.
All right.
So they would be
Well,
like
I'm
basically
thinking-
like blocking it. Huh?
I was
So
gonna. Cram would just kind of try and provide an idea here. Just what I'm thinking is if the rest of yous go south, I'll get up behind it, I stab it once real good, and if it don't go down, it runs, and then you catch it.
And what if it stomps your face into the ground?
I mean, you tried. I got out of the way. I bet I could dodge it.
okay. So yeah, so the orcs aren't in a kind of a full state panic. That one just kind of like, I don't want to really deal with this, but the other orcs, still went to try to like at least cut it off. So this one is wary, but it's not fully like in in fighting mode yet. So you got a little bit, you got a tiny bit of time to like prep.
Okay.
Honestly, if Riven hits from the south and Cram hits from the north, I can head east, and it's going to have a real hard time getting around midnight. If we can get them on that side, we should be able to pin it down and control the situation pretty comfortably.
I'm good with it.
Riven nods.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
I think at this point we make a wide circle.
Yeah, I think wide circle.
Okay. Okay, you start to enclose. It's starting to get a little bit like it's starting to get a little bit disturbed. At this point, I will give you one of you one action before we start.
I mean, I got that surprise attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go
if
for it.
you're I say, can you roll me stealth real quick?
Yeah. See if I can get this as off guard to start, or if I need to go in separate. Efficiencies, stealth.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, you're good.
I'm gonna get right up in his ghibli bits.
I mean, to be fair, having this warg coming around the stone is probably got its attention more than little goblin dude.
Okay, and yeah, and you got. Let me see. So I'm pretty sure it would be. Are you still? Yeah, Cram. Do you want to take a stab?
Oh yeah, 100%.
If you want off guard, it'll be next box.
Oh, I get the surprise attack because I snuck up on it.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah.
I'll move over there anyway to make sure Riven's got a clean shot.
Okay, should it have like everything like automatic, or do I have
It
to
should,
put
yes.
it up? Okay. All right, make sure you have it targeted, and yeah, roll.
Let's see. Alt click. Gonna strike. So is it gonna account for the off guard?
It should.
Should.
Yes, so it hits. Roll damage.
Good job.
Sweet. Sneak attack.
Oh.
Oh.
Jesus. Okay. Right, and you get in, and you basically you shank this thing in the back, and it bellows and rears back, and then takes a look around, starts to snort, stamps its hooves, and that's what we're gonna call it for this evening.
Oh,
Ah.
No.
Do you want us to roll for next time for the encounter, or do you want to wait till that?
We can. I think we can wait to roll.
Okay,
initiative
just so it
and
doesn't
stuff for next
break.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Sweet.
I might have to make some adjustments, but yeah. So,
That's fine.
but yeah.
That's fun,
Anyways.
guys.
We'll
Yes,
be
we'll call it there.
back on the 23rd.
Yes. Next week will be Seven Dooms.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be a little bit till we come back for Tramp to the Tusks, but yeah, we're gonna take some. We're like after next week, we're gonna take a little bit of time off. So yeah. But anyways, that was the second session. I hope everybody had a good time.
Yes.
It was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Again, a bit different from how Kobolds was being done, but hoping
I think
that
I like it better.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of
I
fun.
like it better, yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm glad people are enjoying this. So, but yeah. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for this session. I don't know if anybody wanted to like do any kind of like shout outs or anything for leave.
Yeah, I have a 2K follower celebration on the 15th at 3 p.m. Pacific
Heck yeah.
on
Oh.
YouTube.
Cool.
Nothing going on for me. Life is busy and hectic, so nothing for me right now.
Okay.
I'm hoping to get back into streaming sometime, but probably not until like February, if at all.
Mhm.
No, I got nothing.
All right then.
All
Okay,
right.
and yeah, and I guess for me, I am trying to see if I can stream a little bit more, but they're still a little bit sporadic. So yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to stream a little bit more. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find something to read out too. Yeah, take care, Ginja. Thank you, everyone who
Good
stopped
night.
by. Let's see. Oh, Lucy Bubs is playing Misa Day, so we'll read.
Sounds good.
Thank you all for hanging out. Make sure you hit that raid so we can send raid to Lucy. Thank you all for hanging out, and we'll be back soon. Bye.
Sounds good. Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.